Thank you to all of our sponsors for making our Computex 2023 coverage possible. Hey guys, we're here at Computex 2023 and we're checking out Pro Gamers Wear. Now, they've got a lot of brands under their belt, so we're going to try and get through this as quickly as possible because there's a lot to go through. Now, we all know who Aerocool are. They've now got a new series, the APNX series. It stands for Aerocool Performance Nexus. Now, within that lineup, they have a lot of cool stuff, including fans. So these are the APNX F1 140s and 120s. Come in lots of different colors. The main thing that you're going to notice with this is 30mm thick. So most fans conventionally are going to be around 25mm. This is 30mm thick. And what that actually means for airflow is that the fan efficiency is up by about 50% compared to a 25mm fan. Some of the colors are really, really cool. And it does look like a metal shroud. It is plastic, but the look of it, especially on some of the colors where it's got kind of a sparkle effect to it, looks absolutely amazing. Now, talking about fans, we will go around here and we'll see some other ones, because what they've actually got over here is the ability of changing these fans, swapping them out. It will come with two different blades, and then that will be able to basically allow you to use it in on top of a PSU shroud of your case, which means that you'll be able to basically have that reverse airflow effect, taking the heat away from the power supply, putting it into the main chamber of the chassis and getting rid of it out of the case. So some really, really cool stuff there. Really nice colors. Would love to know exactly, what you guys think in terms of the colors. Me personally, I'm all about this kind of cosmic iridescent-esque kind of blue. It looks really, really good. Now, if we go a little bit further down this way, what we will find is power supplies. So, APNX P1. These are all ATX 3.0, PCI Express 5. They've got the connector on there, fully modular, lots of different colors, and again, I mean, come on, look at that. That is a beautiful, beautiful looking power supply. I mean, the color of it, it kind of shimmers in the light. It just looks really, really nice. We're overlaying some B-roll so you guys can see exactly what I'm talking about. They've even got like a kind of monochrome one going on, black and white. It just looks absolutely amazing. 80 plus gold efficiency. We've got a 750, 1000, 850 and 1200. And what they've actually done is they have increased the fan on this as well. So they've actually added and configured a few things around when it comes to the heat sink internally, and that does make way for the larger fan, which means quieter operation, more airflow, more efficiency, some really, really cool stuff going on. But the coolest thing is down here. So what we have down here is the APNX C1. There's actually 6 of them here. They are all exactly the same case, but they wanted to kind of show off what's capable with this case. So we have a custom loop one here. So they've basically got rid of the cover that sits next to the motherboard tray, allowing them to sort of make space for the pump. Custom loop in there. We've got a fan in the rear. We've got 3 in the top, and also 3 in the front. Now, one thing they wanted to make very, very clear, which I guess a lot of case manufacturers fall foul of, is they would normally offset the fans. With these, all of the fans at the top and at the front are perfectly in line. Now, this will come with 4 fans as standard, I believe. So 3 in the front and then 1 in the rear, all ARGB, of course. And Aerocool have gone down the route of using, the typical standard, industry standard connector as well. So it's going to be really, really easy to sync up with your motherboard and everything. So we've got the gunmetal grey looking one. You can actually remove part of the PSU shroud to make way for more components. Like I say, custom loop in that one. We've got an air cooler in this one, so they've kept the cover on that one. On this one, we've got an AIO. You can put a 360 in the side there. You can also do exactly the same in the front. So you have a lot of choice when it comes to fans. In this one right now, there's 3 in the front, 3 on the top, 1 in the rear, and then 3 on the AIO on the side. Absolutely crazy. And then again, we have some really, really cool colors. So we have that kind of one to match the power supply. Looks really, really nice. Again, this one's got an air cooler in there, and then just some other colors. And not all of them are going to be sort of available, in your region, but you can see we've got all sorts of different colors here. Again, we'd love to kind of give Aerocool feedback from you guys to what ones, are you liking. It will also come with a vertical bracket included, so that you can have your GPU vertically mounted like we can see on this one, or you can stick horizontally mounted, entirely up to you. Pricing wise, I think it's confirmed around 130, 140 euros, pounds, dollars, whatever region you're in. Really, really good value for money when you realize how good the quality is on these. So yeah, there you have it. Right, we have got some other stuff to show you though. This was just the Aerocool part of it, I guess. We also do have Thunder X3, probably one of the most comfortable chairs I've sat in. So let's go take a look at that. Okay, so this is the one I want to talk to you about. The most comfortable chair I think I've ever sat in. And that is coming from a guy who owns a Herman Miller Aeron Executive, which is a extremely comfortable chair. This is a lot cheaper though, €399. It's going to be available around August kind of time. But yeah, it's unlike any other chair I've ever seen. So, firstly, you do get this. You can use it to sit down in a chair. You might be a console gamer. You might be sitting there with your gamepad or whatever, controller, running like that. Or, if you really want, you can put it down there, have it as a little bit of a footrest. It's actually really, really nice. It's really, really solid. But this aside, there is a lot this chair can do. So I've got to try and remember absolutely everything it can do. So with the chair, we obviously have a leather version. There is, we will overlay some B-roll of the cloth versions as well. So there's a dark grey and a light grey. Pretty sure there's going to be more stuff coming. Again, it's going to be region dependent. But what you get is your typical armrests, which go in, out, swivel round, go every single which way. Thunder X3 branding, really, really comfortable leather chair. You have got a control here, and like I say, I've got to try and remember how to do it, but if I turn that, I can now go back, yep, and then turn it again. There we go. And it will lock into place, so basically wherever you want it to be. And then we can turn it back again and lock it like that. So pretty standard stuff, right? But it goes a little bit further than that because it can go backwards and forwards, so you can, you know, the wider, let's say, bigger person can enjoy a little bit more room. And then on the other side, we have our one that can make the piston go up and down, but along with that one, there's one behind it. And what that one can do, and this is really cool, is actually tilts the chair forward. Sounds like something so simple, right? But as you can see, if I go like that, it tilts it back into a normal position. But the amount of people, especially when you're playing, I don't know, a football game or something like that, and you're really sort of crouched over, by doing this, it actually forces you to sit upright. Sounds really, really strange, but it feels right. That's the only way I can really describe it. So what I'm saying is this isn't just your typical average gaming chair, right? Ergonomics are at the heart of it. And it goes one step further than that. So when you look at the back of it, this just seems like a normal kind of, you know, lumbar support. But it actually moves any way you want it to. It's on almost like a spring joint or a ball joint. We can't actually really get in there and have a look. But when you're sitting there, because after a prolonged gaming session, you might be sitting sort of upright. Then after a while, you might sort of go to the side. We all do it. You might sort of, you know, lounge about a little bit. It just follows the contour and makes you sit upright and kind of, you know, fits with the curvature of your spine. I've never sat in a chair quite like it. And once you kind of get it, you know, exactly where you want it, and you tilt it back and you get it into the position that you want, it's just so comfortable. So yeah, that's Thunder X3. Like I say, Pro Gamers Wear do have a lot of brands. So far we've done Aerocool, now we've done Thunder X3. There's one more I want to talk about, and it is extremely affordable peripherals. Okay, so lastly, Gamiac. I'd never even heard of the brand, and there's a very, very good reason why. They are completely new under the Pro Gamers Wear branding. They were actually, I guess, unveiled, launched at Computex. So they are a very new brand, so new they haven't even got a website yet. But it will be coming very, very soon, I'm sure. There will be a new website. But what this is all about is affordable peripherals. So TKL 68G in red, in blue, very, very nice. Kayla hot swappable switches, PBT keycaps. It feels amazing, it looks amazing, and then you hear about the price. Like 40 to 50 euros. It's absolutely ridiculous. How can you even make money on that? It feels really, really solid. It's a really, really nice keyboard. USB Type-C on there. Yeah, absolutely amazing. So, blue and red, there are going to be other colours, but again, it's going to be region dependent as to what country you're in, as to what you can get. I know in the UK, because I was speaking to the guy who basically controls this brand for the UK, he said, he's going to be bringing in the red, going to be bringing in the blue. If you want something that's a little bit bigger, then you can go up to this one. You just get a few more keys on there. It's the TKL 87G. So again, Kayla hot swappable switches, PBT keycaps. You get the key puller and the switch puller on there as well. Really, really nice. Now, for those who want something very, very different, we have this one. I don't really have any words for it, but come on, that looks super, super cool. It's not going to work in every region. I think we all understand that, but it just goes to show what is capable, what they're able to do. If someone wants a, you know, a Nyan Cat kind of bass themed keyboard, maybe you're into it, maybe you're not. But either way, that is the 2XL10 mousepad with the slightly larger keyboard. Over there, they have got the mice as well. So the PX71, again, everything's very, very affordable. Really, really lightweight RGB gaming mouse, 16,000 DPI, as well as the PA50, which is, again, ultra lightweight, 12,000 DPI. So it's just nice to see a new brand on the market, especially because they are offering very, very affordable peripherals with the keyboards, with the mouse pads, as well as headsets as well. So we haven't actually looked at these too much, but from what I have seen, really, really nice RGB. You know, better than the cheap kind of stuff you can get off Amazon. This is so much better. Available in black, available in white, really sort of thick. Almost like, it's hard to explain the cabling on this. It's not quite braided, it's like corded, but it really, really goes to show the quality that you're getting here. And that about sums up everything for Aerocool, Thunder X3 and Gamiac that we've seen at the show and think is, you know, absolutely amazing. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, you know what to do. We'll have plenty more Computex coverage coming very, very soon. And I'll see you in the next one. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.